All right, well, it is, I believe, July 16th, and we're doing something we were hoping we wouldn't have to do, but this is the third planting this year. The third planting on 3 of these plots. This one we had, I believe, it's actually what we're fixing to replant, which is the Buckshot spring food plot mix. And I know it's a spring mix, but it's got quite a few soybeans, Osage soybeans, and I believe this one has iron clay peas, either that or cow peas, which are pretty much the same thing. So it shouldn't be too late for them. This year's just been a nightmare for farmers planting here in the southeast corner of Kansas. Actually, it's just little hot spots, literally hot spots all through the 4-state area. And we went through a crazy amount of dry spell. We had over a month before we even got a drop of rain. And we had food plots in the ground at the very start of that. They got burned up, and then there was rain forecasted in about the middle part of that drought spell. And so we dished everything up, planted again, and we lost them again. The soil evidently had just enough moisture that it germinated a lot of the stuff, and then it just scorched it after that. But there was, in this plot, we call this a south plot, there was a fair amount of millet that came up. Pretty much everything else, either the birds got it or the heat got it. I mean, we had numerous days that are well over 100-degree heat index, so I'm sure it got scorched. But so all the green that you see in here, the vast majority of that is millet. And some of it may bounce back. I just went ahead and tilled it in, I literally just went over this one time, and I mean, that's years of literally rotating crops, and that's what it looks like. We have a little bit of soil moisture right now. We got like a 1/4 inch of rain this morning, so it was about perfect for working up. And there's more forecasted, fingers crossed, there's more forecasted tonight, and I believe tomorrow, and then later on next week we have some more rain forecasted. But this time of year, you just never know. We're getting into the dog days of summer, so it's always a gamble this time of year. And this year just seems like everything's been stacked against everybody trying to get plots in. Beans and corn. We had a huge hailstorm here about a week ago, I guess, not quite a week ago. But anyway, we're trying to rescue these plots, and I know some of these will not hit maturity. Some of these plants won't hit maturity by the time we have our first frost. Sometimes we have our first frost middle of September, sometimes the end of September. But this will at least get some browse up for the deer. That's our main goal here, and get some good protein for them. So that's the main goal, get them attracted in here and hopefully pull a couple big deer that we've been after for the last couple years. So but anyway, this is the last plot we have. Planted, this will be the 4th one today, so we'll get on it.